Good morning, students. So we start our lecture here. Last time we see that the calculation of primary calculations, dead load, live load, and today we learn about this. Today we find out the wind loads, which is known as a WL, right? So how to find the wind load? So I am in the previous lecture I told you that there are some codes related this all dead load, live load, and wind load. So for the wind load we use here IS 875 part 3 1987, right? So in this code 875 part 3 1987, page number 8, there are some equation which is given, which is design wind load, which is Vz, right? The equation of find out Vz is equal to Vb, K1, K2 and K3. So here we first equation is for design of design wind speed, right? Design wind speed, which is known as a Vz, right? For that, page number 8, equation is Vz is equal to Vb, K1, K2 and K3, right? So what is the meaning of Vb, K1, K2 and K3? So here explain all this factor in this code. Vz is equal to design wind speed at any height, which is z in meter per second. K1 is equal to probability factor, which is risk coefficient, which is given in 5.3.1. K2 is equal to terrain height and structure size, is given in 5.3.2. K3 is the topography factor, which is given in 5.3.3. So here we're talking about Vb. Vb is basically a wind speed, right? Which mainly depends on the location given in your question, right? So here location given is Ahmedabad, right? So for the Ahmedabad we see this page number okay. So here in appendix A, basic wind speed at 10 meter height for some important cities or town, right? So here our location is Ahmedabad, right? So for Ahmedabad, basic wind speed is 39 meter per second, which is given in page number 53, right? So here Vb is equal to 39 meter per second, which is given in appendix A, right? Here what is the meaning of K1? So here K1 is equal to probability factor, which is described in 5.3.1, which is here, right? So here we're talking about the situation. So here in a K1 is for a risk coefficient, right? So risk coefficient is basically given in table number 1, right? So we're talking about table number 1. So here in page number 11, table number 1, which is find out the risk coefficient of different class of the structure, right? So here this all are the class of a structure, which kind of structures are provided, right? And based on life of the structure, K1 factor is depends, right? So here our building is workshop shades, right? So which is not residential. So here different types of structures given. First one is all general building and structures. Temporary shade structures such as those are used for during construction operation, for example work and false work structures during construction stages and boundary walls, etc., right? Second is building and structures presenting a low degree of hazard to life and property in the event of failure, such as isolated towers in wooded areas, farm buildings other than residential buildings, etc. And the last one is important building and structures such as hospital, communication building, towers, power plant structures, etc. So here in the question workshop is provided, which is other than residential building, right? So there are proper because of this category, mean probable design life of the structure in years is 25 years, right? Now moving forward to the K1 factors, we have the K1 factor is 39 meter per second. So based on that, 39 meter per second and 25 years, so it emerging at 0.92. So here our risk coefficient factor, which is K1, is 0.92. So here we write down K1 is equal to 0.92. Now we're talking about K2, right? So K2 is equal to basically terrain height and size and structure size coefficient, right? So here in the very next the equation here given terrain height, structure and size factor, which is K2, right? So these all categories given, category 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But these all are given in table number 2, which is for multiplying factor. So we move forward to the directly table number 2. So here table number 2 is here, right? So in our question there are 3 types of criteria given. First one is the size of our building is 20 meter, right? Class given is A class, and category is 3, right? So based on this information, we talking about the first here, we talking about the category, right? So category 3 is given, so category 3 is given, and class A is given, so category 3 and class A. Now we are merging this with our height given, right? A height of our structure is 20 meter, right? So 20 and A, which is 1.01. So here our K2 factor is 1.01. Now we're talking about K3 factor, right? So here K3 given, K3 is equal to topography factor, and which is given in 5.3.3. So we're talking about 5.3.3, which is topography factor, right? Is basically given in this table 3, right? So in this table 3, right? So here the given criteria is here. The topic is the effect of topography will be significant at a site when the upwind slope is greater than about 3 degree, and below that the value of K3 may be taken to be equal to 1, right? So it means that if the slope is greater than 3 degree, then the K3 factor given is 1, taken as a 1, right? If it ranges between 1 to 1.36, when the slope is greater than 3, and at the last one, so here in code there are some mistakes, right? Is that if the this upwind slope is less than 3 degree, right, so the value is taken as 1, and if the value is between ranges is between 1 to 1.36, so in that case it is greater than 3 degree, right? So here we taken as K3 is equal to 1. So now we put all this value in this equation, which is Vz is equal to 39 multiplied by 0.92 multiplied by 1.01 multiplied by 1. So answer is 36.23 meter per second. So here wind speed is given, right? So second one is design wind pressure. Design wind pressure, which is known as PZ, right? So PZ equation is given is page number 12, clause number 5.4, right? So equation of PZ is equal to 0.6 Vz square. So here Vz value is we find out at the end of this equation, which is 0.6 multiplied by Vz is equal to 36.23 whole square, right? So the answer of this is 787.5 here pressure is given, so unit of pressure is Newton per meter square. Alright, so basically today we learn about the design of wind load, how to find how to design wind speed and design wind pressure. The equation of the design of wind speed, Vz is equal to Vb, K1, K2, K3, which is given in part 3 IS 875 part 3 1987, and the equation given in page number 8, which is here Vz is equal to Vb multiplied by K1, K2, K3. Here Vz is equal to design wind speed, right? K1 is equal to probability factor, which is given in table number 1, which is risk coefficient. K2 is equal to terrain height structure size factor, which is 5.3.2, with K3 is equal to topography factor, which is given in 5.3.3. so all this criteria and all the equation, answers, tables, all are given in our this code, wind code, right? So there are nothing to be remember, even small equation is not here to require to remember, right? So if you have any questions regarding this lecture, so you can ask me freely, right? Here we find out two things, which is design of wind speed Vz, and based on that we design wind pressure, which is known as Pz, and the equation of Pz is equal to 0.6 Vz square, right, which is 0.6 multiplied by 36.23 whole square, and is answer is equal to 787.5. Pressure unit is Newton per meter square, right? So this both equations are fine. In the next lecture we find out the wind load, right? So these are also the part of the wind load, right? First and second. Now we going third is wind load, right? So if you have any question regarding this lecture, you can ask me.